So as you were at the top of the table over in League Two with Leyton Orient still leading the charge with Stevenage and Northampton Town breathing down their necks. But what of course is going to happen this weekend, we're going to take a look as we return next. That's right, folks. Back again with another prediction video. Today we look forward to match number 21 over in League 2, and we'll get to that in just a second. If you're new, where you been, smash your subscribe button, bang. All things League 2 related, Bradford Rovers related, World Cup related, it's still going on. That's right. And of course, let's talk about the elephant or the rhino in the room. So of course, we're back. That's right. We've been banned. We were banned for a week for a stupidly missed title, which of course YouTube found. That went against their rules or something like that. But anyway, we've done our crime and we've done our time. So we're back, and of course I'm back in time for League 2. And I want to tell you, I learned another extra bit to that. I actually did record the League 2 games that did take place this past weekend, but in between recording, editing, and putting it online, the ban was in place, so I couldn't drop the video. So hey. Well, we're back, I'm ready, and hopefully you guys are too. So let's get into it and revisit the video, or revisit the results where we were last here. Of course, there have been plenty of games going on, but these were the last predictions that you guys did, and I did, of course, officially. So let's take a look at it. Barrow keep on doing what they do, don't they? 3-1 win over Hartlepool, 2-0 win for me. Bradford, though, got the shit the bed on that one. 3-1 loss to Northampton Town. I went the other way. Colchester, 3-0 win over Doncaster, 2-0 win for me. Walsall, 2-1 win over Crawley. I went with a 1-0. Stevenage, though, drew with Grimsby back in the day, 2-1 win for me the other way. Mansfield Town, 1-0 win over Harrogate. I went, that was the result. It went the other way, though. No, that's the prediction. It went the other way. A bit rusty here, guys, a bit rusty. 2-0 win for Notts County, though, over Gillingham with a 2-1 win myself. Salford, 4-1 loss to Carlisle. I went the other way. Stockport with a 2-1 loss to Leyton Orient. I went the other way. Sutton United won the win over Rochdale, got that one bang on the nose. Swindon lost to Crewe. I went of course the other way, and so did Tranmere. Goodness gracious, what a day of shocks on that one. Anyway, with these results in mind, this is what the table looks like right now. Now these are the whole bunch of games have happened since then, but this is the current live standings as we look at it, with Leyton Orient leading the charge, Stevenage, and then Northampton Town. They're going up automatically, with Barrow still in there, believe it or not. Carlisle, Bradford, and Mansfield making up the power playoffs. Going down though, Hartlepool and Gillingham at the moment, it could be a double relegation on their hands. So let's take a longer look at the table. This is, of course, the prediction league for that week. That we just that was the last one that was here, of course. And Jimmy Watton was up there with Russell Frost with top bills. So give those guys a fantastic round of applause. And the overall table looks like this. Alex Weller with 100 points, triple digits, baby. He's up there with triple digits with 96 point. Russell Frost and Jimmy Watton up there alongside him, of course, challenging for the lead. That's right. Now, of course, if you want to get involved, it's still free to. I know you might not think you got a chance, but there was a point where Alex Weller, the Russell Frost, and the Jimmy Wattons were new, and they joined the league midway through the thing, and of course now they are flexing their muscles. They're here regular, season in, season out. So let's get your reputation up there. Start competing now, and of course this time next year you could be the Wellers, you could be the Frosties, you could be the Jimmy Wattons, because you know how to go. So anyway, that's the link. Of course, these are the next round of games coming at you this coming weekend. Now officially, I think my ban stops on the Wednesday this week, Wednesday the 7th. So you should be able to see this video by then. So here we go. We're going to start with the game that takes place on Friday, the December the 9th. Of course, it's Crawley up against Hartlepool Town. Let's get into the deep end on this one then. Played each other 8 times, 2012, 3 wins for Crawley, 2 for Hartlepool, 3 draws, of course. Crawley, though, just 1 defeat past 4, 42% form for them at the moment. Up against the Hartlepool side, who've won 2 and lost 2 over the last 4. That's 42% form for them over the last 6. Last round, though, in Crawley, it was a 1-0 win for Hartlepool back in February 2022. Hartlepool unbeaten against Crawley over the last 2. In fact, they just lost once of the last 5. Of course, conceded just 1 goal in the last 3. They do like playing them, it seems. But Crawley coming to on the back of a 2-0 win over Swindon. Back-to-back clean sheets, though. Hartlepool, though, 5-0 loss to Stockport most recently, which is still ringing in their ears, of course. But the odds for this, of course, at the bookies, 11-10 is your Crawley, 12-5 is your 11-5 is your long shots here. Going to go with a 1-0 win for Crawley here, 3 points in the can, and away they go up the table. Of course, Carlisle United up against Barrow, a bit of a playoff crunch clash. This one takes place on Saturday, the 10th of December. Played each other 6 times in 2018, 2 wins apiece and 2 draws. Of course, Carlisle, though, just 1 defeat at the past 6, 58% form for them right now. Barrow 1-1 in 5, 33% form for them right now as well. Of course, Carlisle are in 5th, Barrow are in 4th. Of course, taking place over in Carlisle. Last time I played each other at Carlisle was a 0-0 draw. That was back in November 2011. Carlisle pick up a 1-1 draw against Sutton United, with Stevenage smashing Barrow 5-0 most recently, which of course is a bit of a stonk Doncaster as well. Look at the bookies odds right here right now. 13-10 is your Carlisle, 11-5 is your draw, 20-10 is your away win. Unfortunately, I'm backing Carlisle here, 2-0 win for them, who of course could go up as high as 4th above Barrow in the process. Kicking off forwards, Crewe up against Leyton. Orient, of course, the sky-high leaders right now, who look destined for League One at the moment, 17 times. These two sides play each other. 2006, 6 wins for Crewe, 7 wins for Leyton Orient, 4 draws, of course. Crewe, though, back-to-back defeats at the moment, 67% form for them right now. Leyton Orient, they'll pick up 3 wins on the spin, 67% form for them as well. Last round, they're over at Crewe. It was a 1-0 win for Crewe back in the FA Cup. That was in this year, of course, in November 2022. That's the picture at the league. Was, of course, in January 2020. It was a 2-0 win for Crewe back in League 2 as well. Crewe pick up a 2-1 loss to Notts County. Leyton Orient, a 3-0 win over Bradford, of course. And the bookies' favours for this one go in favour of Leyton Orient. Even Stevens for the victory, 14-5 is your Crewe, 23-10 is the draw. 2-0 win for me for the Orient on here at Grimsby Road. Gillingham up against, who are you? Bradford, of course, come out on Sunday, December the 11th. Now, these two sides played 30 times, 2001, 13 wins for Gillingham, 9 wins for Bradford, 8 draws, of course. Gillingham, though, 33% form for them right now, up against the Bradford City side. Of course, 3 defeats on the spin, of course, 33% form for them also. Last round over at Gillingham was a 4-0 win for Gillingham back in October 2018. That was in League 1. Of course, Gillingham 3-0 loss to Salford most recently back in December the 3rd. Of course, Bradford losing to Leyton Orient. Everyone seems to be stinging to Orient most recently. 3-0 loss back in December the 3rd as well. The odds for this, we have 9-4 is Gillingham, 5-4 is your Bradford, 11-5 is your draw. Back in, of course, Bradford City here, 2-1 win. Keeping the heat, and of course pushing up the table as well. Kicking off for Stevenage up against Mansfield, a bit of a zinger as well. This one coming over at Stevenage. Now these two sides have played each other 19 times. 2008, 6 wins for Stevenage. We've got 10 wins for Mansfield. We've got 3 draws, of course. Stevenage, though, unbeaten the last 5, 75% form for them right now. Mansfield 1-2 and lost 4 of the last 6, 33% form for them at the moment. Of course, trying to hang on in those playoffs. Last round, though, over at Stevenage, it was a 2-1 win for Mansfield back in November 2021. Stevenage picking up a 5-0 win over Barrow most recently, back-to-back clean sheets as well. With Mansfield picking up a 2-1 win over Colchester United. The odds here, we have Stevenage, of course, 21-20 for the victory, 13-5 is your Mansfield, 12-5 is your draw. Back in Stevenage here, 3-1 win, big win for them as they keep the heat at the top of the table. Grimsby Town up against Tranmere Rovers. Of course, come at you over at Grimsby, played 24 times in 1983, 8 wins for Grimsby, 11 wins for Tranmere. We've got 5 draws, of course. Grimsby, though, 2 wins in the last 6, 42% form for them right now. Tranmere, 25% form for them at the moment, without a win in the last 9, of course, looking pretty much doom and gloom at the moment. Last round over at Grimsby, it was a 0-0 draw back in March 2021. Grimsby picking up of course, a loss to Wimbledon most recently with Tranmere with a 0-0 draw against Northampton Town. But the bookies odds on this one, we'll take a long look at it. We've got Grimsby 5-4 for the victory, 23-10 is your away win, and 11-5 is the draw here, boys. 2-1 win for the hosts. That's Grimsby taking the 3 points and more. Harrogate Town against Northampton Town. Now, they play each other 2 times to 2-1, 2 wins for Northampton Town. We've got nothing but Harrogate, and we've got no draws, of course. Harrogate, though, winning 3 of the last 6, 58% form for them right now. Northampton Town, just 1 defeat of the past 6, 58% form for them, also heading into this. Of course, last time around, though, over at Harrogate, it was a 2-1 win for Northampton. That was back in December 2021. Harrogate pick up a 4-1 over Rochdale most recently, and they scored, what we're looking at, 10 goals in the last 3 games combined. Northampton down, coming to look at that 0-0 draw against Tranmere, of course, so they're looking to bounce back and fast. The odds here, 11-5 is your Harrogate, we've got 6-5 is your away win, and we've got 23-10 is the draw here. Back in a 2-0 win for Northampton Town. They are in 3rd, and a win for them. They could close it in on 2nd at the moment. Kicking off forward, though, is Newport County up against Doncaster Rovers over in Wales. Now, these two sides have played each other 2 times in 2016, 1 for Doncaster, another for Newport County, 1 draw, of course. Newport County, though, pick up 2 wins of the last 6, 33% form for them right now. Doncaster also 2 wins of the last 6, 33% form for them at the moment as well. Last time around, over in Wales, it was a 0-0 draw back in February 2017. That was in League 2. Of course, Newport County, the 2-1 win over Crewe most recently. Doncaster with a 2-0 loss against Walsall most recently. But the odds for this on today's day, 11-10 is your Newport, 5-2 is your Doncaster, and 23-10 is the draw here. Back in, of course, a 1-1 draw point split right down the middle. No one's really going to be happy with that, are they? Kicking off forward is Rochdale. They're still in trouble up against Stockport, who are doing okay at the moment. Played each other 10 times, 2005. 3 wins to Rochdale, 7 wins to Stockport, and we've got 0 draws, of course. Rochdale, though, just 1 win in 6, 17% form for them right now. Stockport, though, 1 defeat past 6, 67% form for them at the moment as well. Last time around, though, over in Rochdale, was a 2-1 win for Stockport. That was back in November 2020. It was in the FA Cup. Last time they played each other in the league was a 2-1 win for Stockport back in November 2007. That was in League 2, of course. Stockport, though, 5-0 win over Hartlepool. Rochdale with a 4-1 loss against Harrogate Town on this. The odds on this Badgerino, we got Rochdale 60-5 for the victory, 2017 on as your Stockport, 5-2 is the draw. And back in Stockport here, 2-1 win for them, 3 points in the can, and away they go. Salford City up against Walsall, of course, come out on this coming weekend. Played each other 6 times 2019, 4 for Salford, 2 for Walsall, and we've got 0 draws, of course. Salford, though, 2 wins on the spin, 42% form for them right now. Walsall, though, red hot to trot right now, 92% form for them, unbeaten in the last 8 games. Salford, though, 2-1 win over Walsall most recently back in March 2022. Salford coming to on the back of the 3-0 win over Gillingham. Back-to-back clean sheets. Walsall also picking up, of course, 3 wins on the spin, being Doncaster most recently. The keep vote. The odds here. 29-20 for the host, 21-10 is your 2-1 is your away win. Of course, back in a 2-0 win for Salford here. Trying to get themselves back in the playoffs as well this coming weekend. Kicking off is Sutton United up against Colchester United. Coming at you on Saturday as well. Played each other 3 times in 2021. 3 wins for Sutton, nothing for Colchester. 0 draws, of course. Just 1 win and 6 there for Sutton right now. 25% form for them right now. Colchester, 1 win and 6. Also 17% form for them. A bit of doom and gloom for both these sides right now. Last time around, they're over at Sutton. It was a 3-2 win for Sutton back in January 2022. Of course, Sutton with a 1-1 draw against Carlisle. Mansfield with a 2-1 win over Colchester most recently. But the odds here for this game, we have 20-19 on Sutton. 25 is short. 14-5 is the away win here. Of course, going with the big win for Sutton here. 1-0 win for them. Getting away further and further away from the drop zone. Colchester remain rooted in that mix as well. Swindon Town, though, will wrap up the set against Wimbledon as well this coming weekend. Played each other according to my eyes. We've got 7 wins, 7 times. They played each other since 2011, 2 wins apiece, 3 draws, of course. Swindon, though, just 1 win and 6, 33% form for them right now. 1 defeated past 6, though, for Wimbledon. 75% form for them at the moment. Last time around, though, at Swindon was a 1-0 win for Wimbledon back in October 2020. Of course, Wimbledon actually unbeaten against Swindon over the last 4, pick up a couple of wins and a couple of draws. They did beat Grimsby most recently, 1-0 win for them. Swindon with a 2-0 loss against Crawley most recently as well. But the odds for this, we have Swindon 11-10 on for the victory. 25 is draw. 3-1 is your away win. That's Wimbledon. It could be tight, this one, but they're going to go with a 2-0 win for Swindon. 3 points in the can, and of course making another push for that top 7 spots. That's all I've got here, guys. Of course, make sure you check out yours as well, and also that's what the table will look like if my picks come on in bang on the nose. Of course, that'll be Orient top, Stevenage, and then of course Northampton and remaining in that top 3 with Hartlepool and Gillingham remaining where they are. But of course, don't forget to use the link League 2, get amongst it, get your name in lights, and hopefully we'll see you back around on a regular basis now, of course. Until then, guys, subscribe, thumbs up, hit the little bell, of course. We'll go again, of course, regular now, all the way through to the end of the season.